Yo, what's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans? Your boy Alonso 1219, aka Dow. I'm back in the building. Y'all see my new gift? Ernesto, I appreciate that, man. Let me let the familiar look at this. Ernesto had that made for your boy. So I appreciate that, Ernesto, man. Thanks, man. Big ups to you, man. Thanks for the love, man. What is the work tomorrow? That's with the masses up here in Columbia, South Kakalaki. Yo, this is going to be a short and sweet video. I really want to do it for Ernesto, man. For him sharing this, him giving me this gift, man. I appreciate it, man. What I want to talk about today is football related, but it's more Miami Hurricanes than it is just football. I want to get a petition signed. And see how many people we can get to sign this in order for me to do something. What I want to do is I want some type of representation for the University of Miami at Hard Rock Stadium. Whether it's a few small statues and whatever it needs at the Canes Walk, permanent stuff, whether it's some names in the ground, whether it's anything like that. I feel like we need some representation since we are sharing that stadium, whether we're renting it or not. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. So this message is to Blake James. This message is to President Julio Frank. And his message to that guy Stephen Ross, Mr. Man that I don't like. There needs to be some type of representation for Miami at that stadium, which there isn't any that I can think of. Howard Snellenberger should be out there. Sean Taylor, Ray Lewis, Jimmy Johnson, Ken Dorsey. Just so many people. There should be so many things out there for the history of the Hurricanes at Hard Rock Stadium, because we do play there and it is our home stadium and we're not going anywhere anytime soon. So that's what I'm saying. So since we're not going anywhere, there needs to be some permanent representation for the University of Miami at Hard Rock Stadium. At the Rock, we should have something there, and it should not just be a banner put up every so often or every few weeks. There needs to be something there permanently. As long as we are renting that stadium, as long as we're going to be there, and I actually love the stadium, whether people agree with me or not, I actually love it. I enjoy the canopy. I enjoy not being in the heat. I enjoy being able to grab an adult beverage during the game. So those are things that I love about the stadium. The one thing that I do not like about that stadium is the whole stadium is painted orange and teal, and there's nothing to represent the University of Miami at that stadium that's permanent. So I'm going to try to get an online petition to where we can send to President Julio Frank and to Athletic Director Blake James, and probably to the Michigan man himself, the Michigan billionaire himself, Stephen Ross. There needs to be some representation of some of the greats that played for the University of Miami in that stadium. And I also mean like a Hall of Fame or a Ring of Honor that's permanent, that's plaques. It can be up under the Dolphins. I don't care. But as long as it's there, there needs to be some type of representation for the University of Miami at that stadium, since we are paying rent to play at that stadium. Period, point blank. If anybody disagrees with me, I mean, it is what it is. For people who agree with me, let's try to figure out something we can do to get some type of representation for the University of Miami at The Rock. Because, to be honest with you, the Dolphins have 2 championships, I think, maybe 3. The Hurricanes have 5. Talk to me. I know the history of the Miami Dolphins, and Miami Dolphin fan base is bigger. So what? There needs to be some type of representation for the University of Miami at that stadium. And I'm not talking about a banner or a flyer or no nonsense like that. I'm talking about some permanent representation to where that stadium can feel like our own. Period. We need that. Love you guys, man. Thank you, Ernesto, for the hat, man. I appreciate it, man. It's lovely. Man, it's lovely. Sweet. Sweet. Wear it to work tomorrow. Mess with the masses. Gonna wear it in tomorrow and mess with the masses as we represent this youth thing to the fullest. Let's get this online petition started, man. Let's see what we need to do. Let's make some changes. That's it, man. Represent this you all day. This you all day. And we out.